Yo, well, I am in due for a video. I know my family's been just waiting for me to post another one. So I had a video that I was gonna post, but due to some tweaks and what I actually want to do, I don't know if I want to post it. But this one I will. Let me just down the hatch this. I started this, I'm just going to call it the modified Mike Mentzer, workout plan, and I am, let me put a hat on so I can hide this gross hair. It is basically kind of a 4-day, it's a 4 separate day split where I think my notebook's in my backpack in the car, but so I recorded this day 1, but I feel like with my genetics I can heal just a little bit quicker than what the plan set out to how long you have to wait to do your next workout. Now, day 1, I did chest and back. I already did the next 3 days, so I'm just going to restart on day 1 as well. So I'm going to do the same workout. I'm going to do a little bit heavier weights just because I kind of know my weight range, the weights for the certain rep range to meet. It's going to be 4 total sets, and each set to complete failure. So I am going to, with my other video, I had like a before and after picture. I might post that on these and just have, since I already took the pictures, that's still my progress picture of what I looked like before starting this program, what I'm going to look like in 3 months from doing this program. So I will, what I'm going to do too is I'm going to have to kind of map out the days, because some days I might do at home versus at work. Because if I'm working out at work, I'm not going to record any of my workouts. And the funny thing is that all the leg exercises hold on one sec, I lost my train of thought. I had to cut, oh gosh, now I'm getting a call, hold on. Well, I completely lost track of what I was talking about, but what I do know, I'm borrowing my wife's AirPods, mine died, but, so, I am gonna do some chest today, but yeah, just a lot of stuff happened that I completely lost track of what I was talking about. I took my dog for a 12-minute walk, and so that was a good enough warm-up for me. I'm going to consider that as my warm-up, and we're going to get into doing some good old chest flies. Let me see which weight I have to start out with. I'm doing 15 pounds on each side. That's where I started last time, or that's where I ended up last time, so I'm going to just do 5-pound flies. I think that's pretty centered in. We're going to do warm-up set or 2 of some flies. I gotta scoot this up just a little more. I don't like how I'm touching at the bottom when I'm like not fully stretched out. But so I think I was talking about legs, how I'm not gonna do leg exercises, or I'm not gonna do like record any exercises when I'm working out at work versus at home. So, but other than that, I can't remember a thing. But in this exercise program, now I don't even know where to put my phone at. Right here. God, I am losing track of all of that as whole. I have, put on some music real quick. I'm doing this, my own modified version of this Mike Mentzer workout. With legs, I mean, I understand why you would need a certain amount of time of break, especially with legs, because I did legs on Friday, and they still are sore. So I might have to figure out if I want to do legs at home, what can I substitute for leg extensions. But yeah, no one really likes to watch people doing legs anyways, or at least I don't. Let's listen to this song. Okay. What the hell is this song now? Jesus. With every exercise that I'm doing, I want to really focus on slow on the negatives, stretch, and then squeezing at the top as hard as I can to maximize each set, since you only do one set or one working set. This is not my working set, this is just a warm-up set. I don't know if in this workout program that people do warm-up sets. That's why I'm just gonna fit it in, because I don't wanna like get injured by not warming up the muscle properly. So what I'm gonna do, I did this last week. I'm gonna do this up to, let me just grab my notebook here instead of walking back. I'm gonna do 15 pounds on each side for 10 reps to failure, as in if I get 9 reps, that's to failure. If I get 10 reps, I'm gonna just continue going with slow motion, slow negatives. And if I start failing on those, like failing on the up, I'm gonna kind of bring it in, do a press that way, and then fail on the negative. You'll kind of get the gist of it when you actually see it. Let's do the first and only working set. Now, after I do these, I'm going to stop the recording, quickly set up for incline presses, and then do that. Okay. Now again, I don't touch my hands at the top because I feel like whenever I do that, I lose all tension. That's 8. It's 9. Yeah, I can't go anymore. That was 10, but I know I wouldn't even be able to bring it in to do that. Now, like I said, in that set, I tried to maximize each rep to the fullest with a lot of time under tension. Oh shit. I lied about not stopping the recording, but you'll be able to see how I kind of set this up, I guess. Time under tension and slowing the negatives, and then squeezing and holding that top to get all this sorts of pump. And let me tell you, that was a beast of a first set. I think it's this one. Now, this is a race because it should be super hard, which means you do it right afterwards, but when you're looking to go, what I got, this has to just be in lieu of a superset. Alright, let's see where this would be. If I set it to this height, I don't know this height. Because when I fail, I don't think I'm going to get. Alright, that's good. Alright. I think I did 135. I'm going to do shit, what did I? Oh, 135. Let's just do 145 this time. So with this one, I'm doing I'm going to be doing three reps. Slowing the way down, I'm going to do close grip, elbows kind of flared out. And I'm going to do slowing the way down, pause, up, and then squeeze. There should be a lot of time under tension for these reps. If I can't make it up, the weight's dropping on here. Ooh. Close grip, elbows a little flailed out. I got one more. Alright, I might have to maneuver around the close grip. I might just do regular grip. I really don't like the way my elbows kind of feel on it, but for now, that should be fine. Oh God. Alright. Next up is close grip, palms up, pull downs. I'll cut to it after. Alright, with these, the rep range is 6 to 10 reps, and I got 70 pounds loaded up on the weight right now. Close grip, I'm going to use this flat handle, or palms up, I mean. Again, once I get something better to have a little bit more, what is it called? Leverage point. This will do. Alright. I forgot to add another weight, damn it. Now I'm noticing it. Okay, there we go. Now once all loaded up, we're going to grab the bar. I still think that might be too light. Damn it. 1 second. Shit, I gotta load it up a little bit more. Alright, now I got the weights loaded up to 45s on each side. I feel like that'll kind of be a little bit more resistant than what I was doing before. The worst part is reaching up for it. Alright, squeezing some partials at the end. It still seemed like I could do more, so I just went up to squeeze out partials until I couldn't do anymore. There's my third exercise, only 1 set. And now the fun part is deadlifts. Let me get that all set up and then we'll get back on here. Oh yeah, new addition to the gym. That clock up there, which is really nice to have, so I don't have to look at my phone. I can just toss that off to the side and have the music go on playing, and then I don't have to worry about what the time is or whatnot. I can just look up there. So 5 to 8 reps. I had from last week to do 175, but I'm just gonna make a jump and do 185. I'm using wrist straps for this, because after doing those, your forearm strength just kind of goes to shit. But I'm gonna set this up here. It's pretty much chest and back day. That's what this day is. All right. Let's get to it. 5 to 8 reps. These are going to be slow and controlled reps like the other ones. Not rushing through it. I want maximum time under tension. I want to try to get to failure. With deadlifts, I'm not going to try to get to failure, but I want at least to work out the time under tension portion of it. Let's get to it. Okay. I mean, even with wrist straps, your forearms get tired. Now, I don't want to use the wrist straps for well, I'm not going to use any forearm strength, so that's kind of it's my last resort for the last 1 or 2 sets. But I feel like that was a very good working set. It is almost time. Well, it is time to be done because I am freaking tired. But with that being said, let's do a pump check. How about it, huh? 1 second here, huh? All right. We're done. Let's do a pump check here. Again, I cannot pose worth shit. But at least what I can do, hopefully it's able to show any pump that's existent. And I don't like to flex like this, at least until I get a little bit more feeling stable in my shoulder. I mean, it does feel stable, but it's like my body just doesn't, my body's preventing it. But yeah, freaking pecs pumped, 2 working sets, honestly. 1 working set of lat pull downs, right? Palms up, and then when you do your deadlifts, you work damn near your whole back, but without flexing. So I think that was a successful workout. See you for the next time. I'll have to write down my workouts that I did, and I'll have to write down my weights too. But yeah, for the meantime being, we're gonna see you later. Have a good one, everyone. Family, if you're still watching these, what are you doing with your life, huh? Why are you watching these YouTube videos? Seriously. I mean, you got probably a lot more better and more fun stuff to do, but instead you're watching these. That is if you're watching them, at least. Who knows? You guys may have just been like, the hell with it. But for anybody still watching, keep strong, motherfuckers. Let's go!